I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot, I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
I was going to leave it that way, muted the whole time just to see what happened. I'm just kidding. Hi, good morning, Grand Rising. It's me, Archer. How are you? What up, guys? Welcome to the new and I do believe final schedule. Some awesome editing that'll still allow Archer to have a life and punch out of work and have a weekend and hang out with you guys still, while allowing more time to bring the pick of cards and the family messages and that back too. With mom getting better and getting back to best, the channel's getting better. Can't keep a good crab down, right? Right, fellow Cancerians? What up, guys? Oh my goodness, Harley Quinn. What's up, Harley? How have you been? What's happening? Hey, Fancy Nancy. What up, what up? Little Baker, what you up to? How's it going? What's up, Lightseer Empress? Hey, Carla. Yeah, mom is actually, like Melissa was mentioning in the chat, mom's doing actually much better. Her physical therapy's going well. She's keeping up on her daily exercises, getting to the restroom on her own, moving around and doing stuff on her own, talking, thinking, being mom, doing Scorpio stuff. You can't keep them Scorpios down, you know? So, no, she's doing very well, and they're even talking, the physical therapist may get her off of the walker altogether. She'll get to go back to work if she wants to, and power of prayer, fam prayer. You guys are awesome sauce. And she did tear up a little bit when I was telling her, I said, you had nearly 100,000 people between YouTube and TikTok around the world praying for you. And she just loved it. What's up? What if we are all one? What if we are all one? Are you and me buddies? Do we subscribe to the egg theory? Is that us? Are we like soulmates now? Is it like that movie Step Brothers where like, I'll even let you touch the drums if you want? Hi, welcome, welcome. Oh, absolutely, Harley. I'll let her know. She's still hanging out and staying and borrowing at my home right now so we can look after her. But I will let her know for sure. And then Frankie and I have been talking. All right, so Frankie and I will be doing our next collab for the December collab on December 21st. All right, so mark down your calendars. And I'm letting Frankie pick the time, ladies' choice. So as soon as she lets us know the time, then we'll start making some posts. So you guys can make sure you're subscribed to both channels and be a part of everything. And I got a plan here on the channel that we are going to do a giveaway for Christmas as well. So not sure when I'll do it, but somewhere's around Christmas. Maybe I'll do a New Year's giveaway because I got some cool stuff coming for New Year's. So yeah, we'll do that because I still got to order a couple more of Shelly's book. I'm going to give some of these away too. So I got to hop on and order a few more of these good things up. These things are awesome. If you're into journaling and manifestation and law of attraction, this is awesome sauce. Oh, dude, Carla, she feels that way. She loves you guys like that too, Carla. She's like, I know I had you. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Yeah, but she's like, I'm like a mom to like 100,000 people. She loves you guys. You guys are all family. We sat there in the hospital and we read through comments on the Mama T posts, and she loved every time. Even still, if I go through and like, and it says Archer Astrology liked your comment or liked your reply, you know what I mean? That means that I read it to her. That's how I'm doing that on all the Mama T posts. When I read them to her, I'll heart it. And that way, if it says Archer liked it, that means Mama T heard it. Buddha squirrels are buddy. He's my spirit guide. My dad called me squirrel even back when I was a kid because I have buck teeth. He used to say that kid could go through an ear of sweet corn and no time flat. It's spirit guides have always been one of my things, and animals and that. I don't know. It's cool. All right, so we're going to check out what's going on for you guys today right now. I don't think there's really any other news or announcements. I know Sunshine and I, we're going to do another collab too before she heads back to Tennessee, so stay tuned for that. So there's 2 collabs coming up. It's going to be awesome sauce. All right, what else in news? That's it. Everything else is scrolling across the bottom on the ticker. All right, let's see again. I'm glad you guys are here. Awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking, what if we are all one? I'm thinking I'll give away, we'll do some of the books. I've got the Biblical Tarot sent me a couple more tarot decks, so I've got some Biblical Tarot to give away. I got some Caitlin Petty swag from Caitlin. And then what else? That might be good. That's actually a lot of stuff. I might still have a baby bell hanging around, or I don't know if I got any Buddha squirrel left. I don't know. But I'll see what I got. And we'll do a New Year's giveaway. Since I got plans for the collabs with Sunshine and with Frankie, then we'll let ours be a New Year's giveaway. Plus, if we hit the 100,000 subscribers and we get to that 100,000 mark for us and we get the plaque, because it's our plaque, it's not my plaque. I'm here for you guys. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't have anybody to read for. So we're still going to do the whole Archer Jerry Lewis telethon thing, that if we make it to the 100K before Christmas, which it is closing up, I still think it happens on December 19th. That's what I'm manifesting. All right. But anyways, if we get it by there, and then what we'll do is I'll wrap up the plaque, open it up, and we'll do a whole no super chats required. I will just freestyle it and answer all y'all's questions. And that one's going to get streamed to TikTok and YouTube. So it's going to be fun. Even if I got to stop and eat or stop and coffee or stop and visit, whatever I got to do, we'll just keep the live stream going. And it'll just be like a fun super chat, free money, hangout, question and answer spell. All right. Right, girl. Good morning. What up, girl? How's it going in your neck of the woods? How's it hanging? What's up? Good to see you. All right. You guys want to read some cards? Let's see what we're doing here. I'm going to switch over to the other screen and let's do this to it. I still won't use my pencils or anything, but I do use my coffee cup. I love you, right, girl? They are awesome. All right, let's see what we got cooking here. Destiny, hi, what up? I just saw you when I switched over to the super chat screen. What you doing? How's it going? How's the weather, everybody? Because I know we got family around the world. How's the weather? Because Detroit's like mushy in like the 30s. I checked in with a friend of mine in Gallatin down in Tennessee by Nashville. It's 30s down there. So the cold spell is starting to come in, isn't it? How's it, Destiny, right, girl? How's it going where you guys are? Everybody, how's it going where you at? Cold Wisconsin? Oh my gosh, Mama T's got family that came from Menominee, Wisconsin. We are totally like, yeah. Now you totally can play the drums. You're only like one connection away from getting the tri-bill out. He's weird though. He's a lefty. I don't know what's up with him. He's cool though. Oh, 12 degrees, Harley. That's chilly. That's wild. Florida's that way too. Yeah, Florida, I think Frankie said 50s or something. Dirty cold down there too. Friend of mine over in Charlotte said that they're starting to feel it too, like 50s and that. So I keep tabs. It's cool beans. It's good to know people around the world. You guys are awesome. You guys are all my family. I love you guys. It's 23, but it feels like 6. Oh my gosh. I remember when I was down there, when I had, what was the name of the property in Youngstown that I worked at? I will find that, right, girl? Because I was down there in January when I was back in property management, and it was colder there in Youngstown than it got in Detroit. It was wild. Okay. One who smiles a lot. I like that screen name. One who smiles a lot. That's pretty. Hi. Sunny and windy. That's not too bad. Sunny and windy and bad. That's cool. All right. Let's see. Arizona. Oh, you got 70. Yeah, I noticed that. Like Southern California. And hold on, the mic cord's got me. and Southern California, Arizona, New Mexico, even into Texas. You guys are holding strong. Makes me miss the property in Dallas I worked at. All right, let's read some cards. Hi, Rahama. What up, girl? How you doing? All right, let's see. I'm gonna switch over to this screen and let's rock and roll. So yeah, following the new schedule, the cards and coffee will go in the morning. This is why I love block scheduling. Bless the heart of the person that taught me block scheduling, because I can move it around. So we'll be doing Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 5 p.m. Eastern. Hi, sweet Stacy. And then the cards and coffees in the morning. All right. And then Sunday coming up will be the all signs, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. And then we'll kick back into Aries, Taurus, and Gemini on Monday. But we're going to do it with this schedule, with the cards, coffee in the morning. Then I do my personals, then the collectives. Then Archer punches out, and Archer has a life. I love it. You guys are part of my life, too. All right, let's go. The Black or the Berry. What up? How you doing? Okay, let's dig in. Your email is your question, Randy. Okay, let's see. I haven't had a chance to get it yet, but I do got the Schumann scale pulled up, so I'll take a peek. All right, let's see what's up. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you guys this. Check this out real quick. Then we'll do the super chats. Look at the whiteout this morning. There's another one of them timeline jump resets. So just see, I forgot. I left this out to show you. Come on, focus. Why can I never get a camera that focuses? This came a friend of mine from a news studio. This camera should be like, whoa. But look at the, I'll zoom in on it. Let's try that. Okay, that might work. I like it. Look at the whiteout this morning that happened. That's a timeline jump if I ever saw one. But the whiteout energy, as opposed to a big red out or blackout on that one, shows that it's an optimistic energy. Right there, that's what it is. I knew it. That's Neptune going direct. That whiteout versus Neptune going direct. Heads up, if you've got some strong Neptune placements or you're a Pisces planet, things are going to start getting way much better. That whiteout shows changes. That's Neptune locking in gear and being like, time to go direct. So this is going to be good stuff coming out. So the readings today will be good too. And next week should follow on this, because even when we get to next week, then we have the new moon in Sag on December 19th. Oh, I'm talking about it all down below. We'll just focus on this here. But yeah, that whiteout is good vibes. There's good vibes only coming out of that whiteout. Okay. So heads up when you find the other people talking about it and like being like, oh no, Schumann scale, it's all scary. It's not. That's an energetical reboot. All right. All zodiacs will. It'll be like going forward, Rohama. It's a carry-on energy until we have something that blacks out or spikes on it. When you got a whiteout like this, it'll carry. It could change tomorrow. It could change like Sunday before I do the all signs. It could change at any point. But yeah, at the moment right now, until something alters on this one, it looks like Neptune Direct's got a good influence. So Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces have some good energies. And if this carries, which I mean, it's got a really nice it balances out pretty good. I do think this energy could carry on. So we might get this to carry forward into the rest of the signs and the all signs next week. Because there isn't too much happening after Mercury switches. No, Mercury. It's Mars switching sides off of it. It's going to be a nice weekend. Chilly, but nice. Okay. Yeah, don't let everybody else with their rage bait, fear-mongering stuff. The Schumann scale, the world's going to end. No, it's not going to end. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. All right. This planet was here long before us. It shall be here long after us. But anyways, all right, let's dig in. You guys ready? Hey, Rogue. What's up, Rogue Corner? Spinny hugs. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go for it. Here we go. All right, starting with Randy. Let me switch over and check out this email right quick, and we'll timestamp you at 1414. Nice. That's temperance squared. Temperance. Maintain balance, maintain patience, and stay good. Okay. Yeah, temperance is a fun card to learn. It was one of the hardest ones for me too. But when you learn it, Randy, it totally works out. Temperance is a good card to understand. Then you find out Hanged Man, not Temperance, and you're like, oh God, now it's a whole new lesson. Yep, that's Tarot 201 though. It's not hard. It's easy. Emails. Let's see. Oh my God, I have a lot of emails. Hang tight, y'all. I will get these emails in. I will get these. Oh wow, I got a lot of emails. I'll get all to, if you've booked a reading, I'll make sure I get to you so I can get your questions or get your Zoom link. Speaking of patience, hang tight. I'm a solo artist, okay? I'm the pre-production, post-production, and I'm the star. I'm the talent. Shut up, Leo Venus. Anyways, all right, where are you at, Randy? Randy. Oh, there he is. Okay. If you can tell me about this photo, that would be great. We'll hear from you during this time to receive this. Remember, this is my question. Did anything happen between Inez and these people? A gentleman sitting on the certain red jacket, photo of the guy hanging on the cruise trip. Here's a picture below that she sent me during her COVID test. Ah, okay. All right, let's see what's up. Results in, it was the alarming part. Randy, I will get cards for you, but this, okay, we're just doing it. Mr. Leahy, Randy. There's Taurus energy in the air. I can't say those words because I don't say those words. But back in 2001, when Trailer Park Boys was on satellite TV, I used to watch it. Anyways, Randy. Anyhow, did you notice on this? If I'm not mistaken, Randy, don't worry about this photo. Number one, it actually came from July of 2022. That was many moons ago. Anyhow, it's old news. The other part is, number one, it's a Facebook post. It's a comedy post. I remember posting this too once on my Facebook. And there was another one that went around during deposits, and it showed like, oh, wow, I just got a new deposit in the bank. And the bank had like all the little listings were OnlyFans and stuff, but you were trying to focus on, whoa, I got this money. These were comedy posts. Also, for confirmation on this photograph, hold on. Look down here. Camera. Oh my God, I'm buying myself a camera for Christmas. That thumb is white. That's a white male thumb. And I'm pretty sure Inez is black. That is a white man's thumb with a very nicely trimmed nail. That man has nice cuticles. But it's not Inez. That is a gag. Okay? That's a gag. Check out angel number 417, since the only numbers we can see on it is April 17th. That'll let you know that's a joke. That's a gag. That's her attempt at being funny. Anyways, hey, give her credit for that. Back in 22, she was trying to be a comedian with a white male thumb. See? It looks like it's not mine. It's just a white male thumb. Anyways, okay, hold on a sec. Okay. Got it. Okay, piece of cake. All right, let's see. Give me some energies. Let's go for it. Oh, what's up, Queen R? What's up? How you doing? Greetings from the UK. Greetings from the States. Hola. Okay, let's dig in, Randy. Let's do it to it. Why does Inez have a white guy's thumb? Let's go. None of those test results would be accurate for me, so you know. I am extremely clean with an extremely boring medical history. Okay. Aside from the fact that I like to face plant concrete, but I don't know. Daredevil in me. Archer Knievel. Oh yeah, I asked Mama T how many bicycles I went through and wrecked trying to jump curbs. 1, 2. Let's love this deck for Randy's energy check. And I have no clue why I almost felt like saying the other word. It's not my word. 6 of Wands. This will actually work out. You got success out of this with the Lover's card. We'll get back over here. 10 of Pentacles. You will find out why all this stuff's coming to light with the Chariot and the Sun card and the 5. I'm only laughing at the cards, but that's cool. I'm getting it. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. And I gotcha. So the thing on this is, these reviews is because you're being led in the right direction to take a stand for yourself, good sir. In the fact that even though you did sign and return that stuff, did you return it? I don't remember if you actually returned it or did you just sign it or did you already sign it and send it back? I couldn't remember. But anyways, to follow the directions on this one, there's a way to clear this so that you can make out with everything to establish your solid foundation. Okay. So you do have an option on this because there's positive energies coming from you from afar digitally anyways, that the rewards are, if you do follow suit with it, just cut your losses and walk away. Allow Archangel Jeremiel and God above to take care of the vengeance and the karma, because Inez will receive it when she grows up. And by grow up, I mean, yeah. I mean, at least she graduated out of the weird sexy bunny costume or something like that. But even still, this one here, you wouldn't find it on TikTok. But she has much learning to do. This may be one where Kenny Rogers steps in saying, no one to fold him, no one to hold him, no one to et cetera and so forth. Because if you leave, you can head in that other direction with someone that respects you more towards your happiness. So even pulling these energies, no, she's not involved with these people. Please forgive me, but she's a tease. Jezebel spirit comes out on this one. That's what she must work through. Okay. So by you bailing on the Jezebel energy, well, the Jezebel energy has her. It's not Inez. She's, in a way, she's spiritually possessed and stuck in her childhood, probably due to the fact of, so her father don't like her. But a good call on this is a way to go forward from it, because this girl has much learning to do. She must grow up still. Her soul is much younger than yours. Therefore, that's why even at her age, she acts like a child. And this woman is not interested in those other two guys because of the Jezebel energy. She has no problem leading them on, but she does not commit to anything. As seen in the photos where her hands aren't around anybody, she's not interested in anybody. And in fact, she makes it a point to point her body away from any males around her. Yep, there's that one back to back. Nope, we ain't touching. This one, you get on the other side of Gemma Pop Rockstar, whatever that costume is. The 80s never looked that bad. Seriously, that is way over exaggerated. I lived and grew up in the 80s. We didn't do that. We had starter jackets, and it wasn't this. Anyways, no. Okay, straight up, she uses people to get what she needs out of them, but she never ponies up any further beyond that. That's also why that funny post is fake as in phonier than a $3 bill. It's because she's got to actually do something in order to contract something. You know what I mean? And she don't. Judgment card. 7 of Wands. She's closed off. Man, that's a big chastity belt. Nope. Page of Swords. She just uses and loses. 5 of Pentacles to the Devil card. Now, what I do see on this one, she expects a war, right? She's planning to go to war with you. That's why she's waiting for you to show up at like the carpool, show up and question her on it. She will use everything against you. Okay? High Priestess, the secrets on this one, you could fight it. She'll owe you a lot of money, plus the defamation of character thing, however that resonates in Virginia. But you could also take it as a contract fulfilled and lessons learned. And this will usher in your soulmate from a digital distance. And the soulmate is actually everything you had wished INS to be. You know what I mean? There's a great reward for you if you can actually cut the loss and walk away. Sometimes saying nothing is the absolute best thing you could do. All right. When I get time later tonight, I'm going to email you a video. Okay. It'll help you. It's not one of my videos, but it's something that may help you through that. Okay. So if you can, here's your big old lesson in patience, is know that no, she ain't interested or entertaining anybody. She's divorcing you to go live her best life, go back to her college years, young, strong, fun, free, and stupid. But wow. Yeah. No, she's being stupid right now. And I'm not trying to critique on her. She has to have this death of the female narcissist that's within her before she's on your levels, good sir. You're a man of God. She is not yet a woman of valor. Okay? Even Mary Magdalene knows. So what I'm seeing on this one, this is your ultimate Kenny Rogers test that if you do walk away, the no contact will break her. At the very moment you're igniting the dark night of the soul in her, she has to hit rock bottom, and she's going to find out there's a basement. Okay? In return, let's let this ride out and play out. Now, you want to get a ton of money out of her? In this case, because I do see that a little bit of public records checks or doing some Freedom of Information Acts through the courthouse will allow you to see previous divorce settlements, and you'll find out exactly why the others got money out of it. Because your woman has a track record, and once her past comes out of the closet, she has to walk away to lose her. Her past will always catch up to her. Everybody's past always catches up to them. You cannot get away with the stuff she's pulled. Karma always shows up. Literally, the devil comes to collect. Always. All right? Toby is the dirtiest salesman of all of them. All right? But I hope that helps. All right? I know it's not an awesome sugar-filled reading, but I'm giving you truths on this one. There are female narcissists in the world, just like there are male narcissists in the world. You know? She has much work left to do. You're far too elevated for this to continue. If she had chosen the proper free will paths that we were pulling in the readings, instead of timeline jumping back to her college years, when her body is no longer in the college energy, she's going to hit a wall shortly. Okay? All right. So I hope that helps. All right. And I'm not trying to feed you a red pill on this one. This is a particular case dealing with this woman. And do not in any way allow one bad apple to spoil the whole darn bunch. Okay? All right. There's a lot of very good women out there. There are women of valor out there. Water always seeks its own level, Randy, and your new groups, your new circles are going to blow the old ones out of the water. Trust in the process. All right, let's keep going. Trust in the process, Chariot. You will make it through a great battle, all right? You will return victoriously, okay? You can make it through this. And it is happening for an extremely good reason. Okay, so let's keep rolling. All right, next up is going to be the Black or the Berry. What you been up to? How are you? All right, how does Scorpio currently feel? You're at 25, 28. How does Scorpio currently feel? How does Scorpio currently feel? Thank you. Oh, okay, Scorpio wants all these cards. They won't go back in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles. Scorpio is having a fear of missing out at the moment. King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands to the Hanged Man. Scorpio wants to talk to you, but doesn't know how to make the contact or reach out. Scorpio thinks you hate them. Scorpio's taking the silent approach right now because Scorpio doesn't know how to proceed safely. That's the thing. So Scorpio is, they made you wait too long. Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. Okay. But now with the King of Pentacles to the Four of Wands, I do actually see your Scorpio coming in and finishing a lesson in emotional maturity in order to not be so closed off to this, because you guys are already supposed to be full-term, long-term. So with the Knight of Pentacles, he got catch up a little bit. Scorpio going to catch up just fine though. Hangman to the Four of Wands. The rewards come in the next 4 weeks, okay? At some point within now and the next 4, and this could also mean that when we end this live, you get a text message or you get a communication during it. At the most, your Knight of Cups love offer shows up well before Pisces season. But just so you know, deep down in the frustrations that he's experiencing, Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, is the fact that he fears he's taken too long to make good on this, okay? There is a lot of him being in his head right now, trying to mature, ground out, and stabilize with all that Pentacle energy, okay? Okay, next up will be, who's next? Lightseer. What up, Lightseer Empress? Let's see what's up with you and Levi, shall we? All right, you're going to be at 27 on the dot. Something about a baby pit bull puppy. 4 of Swords, okay. Page of Wands, yes! Okay, I'm excited about that. Hang on, I'll fill you in. 7 of Pentacles, nice. You need to pay attention to the signs. You got to start asking, you have to set your prompts, okay? I have a message here off the Parable of the Sword, the 7 of Pentacles, that you need to set your prompts. You're seeing signs, but you don't know what they mean or why you keep seeing them, signs, repeating numbers and such. And your guardian angels are telling you, you haven't told us what you want them to mean yet. You're like, oh, why do I keep seeing Black Ford Rangers? Why do I keep seeing 1111, 1212, whatever? God's like, oh, the signs are related to something. You just haven't told us what you wish them to be related to. So you got to think of your guardian angels as ChatGTP. So if you're like, okay, the 10-10-10 means he's thinking about me. God's like, no problema, got you. If you're like, the 10-10-10 means he's beating the devil energy. No problema. So this is the best part on this one. So that you do know, by Capricorn season, he actually does beat out the like the insecurities, the fears of proceeding, the all of that stuff. The whole, you know, he's got some serious fears of like, am I good enough to commit and be a good person and a husband and a man? Am I ready for what it takes on? You know what I mean? So Page of Wands, the Devil card, that's just Toby breathing down his throat, being like, you're not ready yet. You're not going to be a good boyfriend. How are you going to support? How are you going to do this? How are you going to make time to be in a relationship? What are you going to do? He's going to beat that out. All right. Singing praise for God. You will hear through the grapevine that Levi Levi's got, like, there's a mutual friend or somebody that reaches out and communicates to you to let you know ahead of time that Levi's planning to ask you out as like a Christmas present type thing or something. Right. And somebody totally blows his secret out of the water. So you actually hear it through the grapevine first while he's finishing up and wrapping up. Okay. He has already chose you because your prayers on the 9 of Cups have been answered. Confirmation on the choice with the Lovers and closing the cycle of feeling 8 of Swords stuck. That leads to a fresh start for the 2 of you guys with the Ace of Cups that will be successful with the 6 of Wands. I love it for you. Somebody's going to crack and tell you the date and be like, hey, did you hear he's coming home on the 19th? His flight gets in on the 20th or overnighter. He's going to be like, surprise. I told you. One of his goobers his goober buddies are gonna be like, I know when it is, and I gotta tell. Dude, Levi, whenever you start something with don't tell anyone, they're gonna tell everyone. All right, you gotta act surprised, girl. You gotta act surprised. Because when he does that whole military come home vet thing where like he sneaks in the present or something and surprises you, you gotta act surprised. Even though his goober friend told you, yep, his flight. He's on Southwest Airlines flight 113, and he's gonna the flight gets in. Here's the flight tracker app, and he wanted to surprise you. Anyways, his friend is like that. His friend is always going to be like that. That's going to be that. He's going to have that one friend that when you guys roll, you're going to be like, oh God, not him again. And he's going to be like, oh God, Jim's calling. You know, that's, it's that buddy. Okay, next up. Hi, Shelby. What's up, girl? All right, let's see what we got next up is Sweet Stacy. All right, Stacy, what's up, my lovable, lovely Leo girl? Let's give you the Rockstar deck. I'm going to use that for a wee little bit. All right, let's see. I want to put yours at 3039. All right, anything that comes out. Joey's next actions, if any. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, this card. Ooh, Ace of Swords. That's communications. That's my Hey Text card. No, that's the I had a dream about you card. I mean, you are a Leo. You know Joey's dreaming about you because you're dreaming about Joey. So that's a given. Okay. Thank you. Queen of Cups to the Devil. He's fighting his feelings. He is so nervous about saying those three little words. Let's eat out. No, I love you. Queen of Cups. He's in his feels about you. He's getting ready to send you a very longly worded text message where he pours his feelings out. The devil made him do it too. I don't know why, but he thinks you don't. He's like, it's the fact that he's like, I don't think she's this interested in me. The devil's like, nah, Stacy's not that interested in you, Joey. You know, she's like, she's all that in a bag of chips. She can have anybody she wants. Why would she want you? I think he's going to break that mold, though, and go for it. So there are actions. Now we know why he's being quiet, because the devil's breathing down his neck that you're too good for him. Oh, God, we got to stop him from putting you on a pedestal. Hold it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Hierophant. Oh, God. Higher knowledge. Oh, boy. That's the pedestal. Ah, it's going to be wild. The world card. Oh, boy. Step. Oh, okay, cool. Thank goodness. Something happens in the week ahead, the next 7 days, that unpauses him with the Four of Swords and brings him into a 10 of Pentacles status. So he does close the cycle of putting you on a pedestal. And when somehow the rabbit shows up and he's just like, I must have Stacy. Toby's like, don't do it. She don't like you. And the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. That's going to beat out the Capricorn energy of the devil. And Mama the Zodiac coming your way. So he's embracing his masculine energy because Capricorn is the father of the Zodiac. Cancer is the mama of the Zodiac. He's embracing his feminine side to come your way for a lovey-dovey offer. So in the week ahead, he's going to finally take you off the pedestal and be like, you know what? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Oh. Whenever I see this 10 of Pentacles card with Elvis on those coins, heads up, you're going to find pennies in very weird places, like in your bed or chair or something. Really weird. Anyways, I always hear that song by Elvis. I always hear, little sister, don't you do. Little sister, don't you do. I love that song. Okay, I hope that helps. Ace of Swords. I had a dream about you last night, Stacy. And you're like, I had a dream about you too. I know. Oh, wrong mouse. All right, let's see. Next up is the wonderful Fancy Nancy. Fancy. In Metro Detroit, there is a oh God, it's a Christmas cookie commercial. I forget what the brand of cookies is, but it's been running like on repeat. And the whole thing goes fancy. And every time it comes on in my head, I'm always like, fancy. And I'm like, Nancy. Okay, your timestamp's going to be at 33:33. Oh, dude, that's nice. Okay, quality time between now and December 15th with Madhu. And is he attractive? Strength card, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Don't shoot the messenger, Nance. It's only a no right now because of how much he loves his kids. He is too wrapped up with the vacation, the trip, and the holiday right now. He doesn't have the downtime. So the thing on this, though, with the King of Wands, Freddie Mercury showing up, that he does want to break free from this, from that whole National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation experience that he's going through right now. Five of Swords. Ooh, it's actually stressing him out. He's like, I like the present stuff for the children, but I'm really getting sick of my wife. She is like totally like, is it Archway Cookies? That'd be hilariously awesome if it is. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Two of Wands. You have to actually allow him this time where he doesn't have time to be with you, because it's just enough time for his wife to really tick him off and get to the break point. And here's the wild part. She's going to leave him. She's going to leave him because he's normally really fan positive, confident. She's doing just the right thing to push the right button. He's going to go off on her and she's going to leave. She's going to confess to him that she's been with somebody else and leave. All right. So if you got the ability to hang tight with Page of Wands down here, the rewards will be worth it, because by her breaking the ties and leaving, there's no reason for her to return. Okay? This is going to take a wee bit of time on this, okay? Because right now he's experiencing a Fleetwood Mac situation. And even Fleetwood Mac's like, oh, this ain't in my range, yo. This ain't. Look up Fleetwood Mac. It'll help. But the king, yeah, he'll make it through it. I'm going to straight up level with you. This is going to take until Capricorn season. We got to get through the rest of Sag. With all the planets in Sagittarius, Batoon is actually becoming slight Sag-like, where he's going to just metaphorically just burn the house down and leave. And then go move and find somewhere else. It's going to be with you. All right? I agree, Shelby. Totally. And it does resonate. He does have his sights set on you. If you've got this strength card, the ability to hold through, the rewards will be far bigger for you than the instant gratification of having him reach out before the 15th. You know, he's a long-term high-yield investment. He's not a day trading option thing. You know what I mean? So I know it's not the most beautiful, awesomest answer you'd like, but with the star card, it's written in the stars this way, that because he really would rather be with you, God's going to cut out the options. 8 of Cups. He will walk away from this whole event to come your way. Just hang tight. I can tell you that you do get intimacy and a present on Valentine's Day in 26. It does wind up being worth it because like the rewards for your patience and waiting through this with the strength card is that you actually get the best of both worlds, the intimacy and the pentacles. See? Ace of Wands and the World card. And the Knight of Cups. Page of Cups too. Confirmation of if we follow this plan, Nance, it'll be so worth it. I know it's like, but that means it's quiet for Christmas. Yeah, you might miss out on one Christmas, but what about the 50 other Christmases in the future that you guys will get to have together? Makes it totally worth it. He's good, people. He's totally worth it. All right. Hope that helps. Okay, next up. Wrong mouse. That's the phone. Let's see. Okay, next up is Monica. What's up, Monica? How you doing? All right, this is Monica Gale with the Archer Network Update Forecast. It's actually Monica Veronica. That's cool. All right, you're going to be at 3725. All right, how do people I know feel about my social media content on my new BFA project? All right, let's find out. How does everybody feel about her right now? Here we go. This is friends. These are coworkers. This is other social media content creators that are spying on you. And this is the person on your mind. Overall energy that all these people are collective in, the 8 of Cups. Why did I walk away from Monica? Now she's going to be all famous. Their karmas, they get to watch you glow up. 4 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Get on up. Look at you making bank in the King of Pentacles. Look at that $100 bill, y'all. Monica's money don't jingle jingle. It's digital. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what we got. I'd like to see you wiggle wiggle. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Lovers. You're on a higher level and they're blessed to have you in their life. Now, the downside to this is you're the one they feel they can trust and come to with all their problems and their issues when they're going through roller coasters. Your friends see you as a very good choice and very happy to have you in their life. These are the ones that truly support you. Gemini energy. If one of your besties is a Gemini, just know that bestie totally loves you. All right. This was like coworker vibe energy, right? 3D energy, all right? Just the average day-to-day soulmate interactions. The Knight of Pentacles. Why did they hold you back? This would be old coworkers, old jobs, old bosses, old people that told you you weren't good enough for this job. You weren't good enough for this promotion. The ones that held you back, they're regretting that decision as they see you blossom like a flower, okay? And if you notice, on each side of Ringo up here, there's 2, well, no, it's actually Ringo from the Revolver album, but I originally saw rabbits. So a little bit of the way they held you back, big problem. They know what they did to like stunt your growth. You actually, off of this, I see one previous manager reaching out, trying to recruit you back in, and you being like, I'm good where I'm going. Sorry, buddy. All right. Now, this is your online digital competition, okay? Other people in your field or industry that you don't even realize are watching you, because remember, the best views come from those that you have no idea that they're watching you. Think about the scene from Howard Stern's movie Private Parts, right? And it's the scene where him and like it's Pig Vomit and the network executive, right? And they're walking down walking in the office, and he's like, well, if like, why do people listen? All right. And the guy's like, no problem. I'll explain it to you. Okay. So the people that listen, they listen for an hour and a half. And he's like, well, if they love him, why do they listen? Best reason, I want to see what it says next. And then the pig vomit's like, what about the people who don't like him? And that guy's like, oh, yeah, true, interesting. The people who don't like him, they watch for 3.5 hours, 10 of Wands. Your competition is burnt out trying to keep up with you and chase you. You're the Beatles, all right? The competition's Elvis. And once the Beatles beat out Elvis, nobody beat the Beatles. You're fresh and unique in the fact that, like the Beatles, you do not keep stuck in the same repetitive thing. Like John Lennon said, he didn't want to be 40 years old singing She Loves You, shaking his hair, right? The fact that each thing you do is an evolution from the previous, just like the Beatles albums were, is what keeps you ahead of the curve. So your online digital stalker content sees you as a threat in the best possible way. Now, the one on your mind. The 7 of Wands, they're hiding behind a bubble, okay, while they're stalking you as well. And with the 7 of Wands, with Ronnie Spector on there, they realized they kind of self-destructed this relationship and didn't give you a full chance. And off of Ronnie Spector on this card, I'm hearing Be My Baby. The night we... Anyways, you know what I mean? You know where I'm going with that, right? Thank you, Phil Spector's Wall of Sound. John Lennon didn't like working with you. Anyways, even though your person's hiding behind a bubble, a little bit of their pride and ego still getting in the way with the Leo energy off the 7 of Wands, they're going to break through that bubble. And just so you know, you and your person's connection is protected, safer than John Travolta inside that 7 of Wands bubble. All right? I think the passion that's stirring inside of them causes them to reach out as well. All right? So I hope that helps. 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. You're going to a whole nother level that many of the people will not be coming with you to. But that makes room for the awesome new high level people. All right. Okay, next up is going to be, what's up, Shell Bell? What's up, Shell? Girl in Love. Hi. Oh my gosh, and Right Girl's here today. We figured out yesterday that Right Girl and Girl in Love are soulmates. Yeah, just like me and Egg Theory. We are all one. You guys, yeah, we figured out yesterday that Shelly, no, wait, rewind. That Right Girl and Girl in Love, that you guys are like stepbrothers. You guys can play the drum together. Like, we're besties now? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Monica. Spinny hugs, girl. You got this. Hang tight. You got this. All right. Let's see. Next up is... Oh, wait. We're already talking about it. Girl in Love, you're at 4257. All right. Let's go for it. Now, you got a question about your company, so let me switch over to the money deck. Let me grab the Millennial Tarot for a little career and finance check. Piece of cake. All right. Will I be able to stay at my company? I like it. All right. Will I be able to stay at my company? Will Girl in Love be able to stay at her company? Will Girl in Love be able to stay? Temperance. You're actually the best employee that they got. It's don't shoot the messenger. You're really so much better at your job than you're giving yourself credit for. You're the one sitting at your desk, like kind of like quiet, like don't create any waves. Just do your job. Just do your job. Just get through the day. There's a lot of stuff going on. Here's the stuff going on behind the scenes. Here's the outcome with the Sun card to the Page of Wands. Leo, Leo, Leo energy comes in on this one. You're a star in the workplace. You are literally one of those people that if you miss a day of work, they have to put signs up and close the day down. Okay, they're like, well, we're closed today because Girl in Love didn't come into work. Okay, you're very valuable in their eyes, and that's what this is going to tell us about. 6 of Wands, very valuable in their eyes. You'll be just fine. You're staying put. King of Cups, they may even offer you a job to work remotely. King of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Check this out, Girl in Love. They're literally obsessed with you. So you do have higher up eyes on you with the 8 of Wands. You're sitting here being like, am I going to be able to stay at my company? Is this going to work out? And your bosses are like, Girl in Love, I need to come to our office, please. And you're like, oh boy, here we go. Hold on, let me just pack my stuff up. Crap, this is it. I didn't bring a banker's box today. And then you walk in and they're like, we'd like to offer you a remote team lead position, a little more pay, little different schedules. You can work from home, do what you want to do. Would you be okay with that? 6 of Wands, King of Swords. You cool with that? And you're like, I was just thirsty. Girl in Love, this goes the complete opposite way because God wants your career path and like completely locked down and stabilized so that your person can come around and then you guys don't have to fight about work and money. So this is actually getting fixed up first, and then your dude shows up. All right. Okay. Next up is Sage Moon Jen. What's the time? I don't have my glasses on. Sage Moon Gem, you're going to be at 45:25. Hi, Dory. What up, girl? Spinny hugs, Dory. Hey, Donna. All right. Oh, yeah, right, girl. It was a top news story. It was. We discovered yesterday that Girl in Love and you are soulmates. For some reason, I started calling Girl in Love Right Girl yesterday at the Super, and you weren't even here. And I'm like, oh my God, yesterday, your readings resonate. You and your persons are actually on, like, you guys are, one of you guys are on the Olympic, one of you guys are on the Titanic. But in your guys' timeline, Titanic doesn't sink. You guys are on, like, parallel paths. Yeah, it's some wild stuff, which also means that, like, the two of you guys work out with your peoples is about the same times. Both of your trains get to the station at the same time. It's cool. Because if one train's leaving Boston and the other train's leaving Orlando, where will they meet? Wherever you hear the Big Bang. Anyways, bonus points for Right Girl and a Girl in Love about a news story about a train accident or train derailment or something like that. All right. Okay. And next up, let's get back into it. I like finding soulmates. Sage Moon Gem, I am still going to give you a timestamp, and now it's going to be 46:26 because I even like that one better. Let's use the Intuitive Goddess deck for you. Okay, let's see. Love coming in December into January. Give me a little. This is going to be a little Cap, Aqua, Pisces. Those are the signs I'm reading for today. All right, who do I choose? This is going to be interesting. Let's go, Sage Moon. Give me cards for Sage Moon. Thank you. The 10 of Wands and Temperance. Okay, what I'm seeing going on is your dance card's starting to fill up. 10 of Wands to Temperance, and you're getting a little burnt out on this one. What you have coming up is the test. Bonus points if one of the guys are twins. 2 of Wands, there's the decision. That's what I was just talking about. So what's the decision? Thank you. King of Pentacles, whoa, your twin flame returns in a very King of Pentacles status, making that bread, getting emotionally mature. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing the statue of Jesus over in the east, you know, that one on the top of the mountain. I don't know why. 5 of Wands, now you've got this soulmate you're interested in. Now you've got this soulmate that you're interested in. What's up with this? High Priestess, ooh. I'm not sure which is safe. What's the best way to go on this one? Oh, God, then you digitally that wants you that you don't even realize wants you. You're not even paying attention to your digital friend zone because you're thinking about the twin and the soulmate. You got a King of Pentacles, you got a High Priestess, and you got a Moon. Emperor, this is going to be a fun decision for you. With Judgment on the 7 of Wands, you are protected. So that means Emperor vibe on Judgment card. Whatever choice you make, there is a successful timeline for all of these. You can't do no wrong. So the choice that comes in is that your stuff starts taking off around Christmas. Yep, with a soulmate who you're starting to go forward with it. You guys are jamming out to Wham. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. When the dude from last Christmas shows up. 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups. You go with your twin flame. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Because you find out the soulmate was deceiving you. Watch out for the fox. I just saw your fox. You're going to see a fox in person, Sage Moon Gem. Because the soulmate's going to make you a really good offer. But you're actually just learning some good stuff from the soulmate. Okay? That then applies to the twin flame. What's up with this other person over here that you don't even know about with the moon? I got the moon. The sun card. Sun card and the 6 of Cups. You have a deep soulmate connection with somebody in your digital friend zone with a big age difference to you that feels the age difference, or because of a difference in your guys' upbringings or personal beliefs on each side, that they're like, how would we ever make this work? But they still totally want you. All right. Out of all this, I see you and the twin flame getting back together, though, and somehow this person ties in with you and the twin flame. The soulmate actually goes off and finds the proper energies because there's still 5 of Swords, much work left to do. 9 of Swords, the soulmate hasn't fully healed and got over the past. Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, but you do learn a lot about the Ace of Wands that your twin flame is going to totally love in the Ace of Cups. Yep. Yep. And then, like, you guys all go in proper directions. Outcome, 6 of Swords. 9 of Cups. The twin flame is healed and corrected as you prayed and wished for. Six of Swords, the much work left to do. They will be cheating on other people. Three of Wands, you and the soulmate buddy actually stay buddies, and the love life never gets brought up. But you guys actually stay very good soulmate friends. And the twin flame, the soulmate friend, and you all become friends. So this person's part of your new friend circle. You and the twin flame work out, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, and this soulmate just they go do their thing. Okay, all right. God will find Death card. Yeah, God will find a way to take this. Just the stuff gets filtered out of your life like this. There we go. All right, and then the transformation into the Queen of Cups and the real love with 2 cups. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of cups. A lot of cups. It's going to be perfect. All right. I hope that helps. Okay, next up is Savage Gem. Oh, we're in Gemini energy right now. We got Sage Moon Gem. We got Savage Gem. Are you guys soulmates too? Do you guys have a gem connection? Are we are just finding soulmates here. They ought to transfer me to missing persons. I know everybody. 8 of Pentacles. You guys are peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time with a baseball bat. 8 of Pentacles. You guys go together beautifully. You work well together. We got another soulmate connection in here with the Hierophant. Ooh. You guys also dig the same things too. You guys would be really fun. You guys would have an awesome, just a combo. Series and the state of the world. And oh my gosh, you guys are, wow, I dig it. You two could do a podcast together and you guys could make some money. Just so you know. Just so you know. Okay. Anyways, Sage Moon Gem and Savage Gem. We got we got quadruplets in the house. Okay. Savage Gem. You are going to be, oh my God, Shelby, pop one in. Freebie, everybody gets one. I'm pulling my Spider-Man. Give me a super chat, Shelby. I want to see what you're up to. All right, let's see. Savage Gem, you are going to be at 5210. All right. I don't want to hear the playback. I don't want to hear my voice unless there's auto-tune on it. All right. Nails on a chalkboard. It's like when that new chalk, when the new chalk comes out, that's what my voice sounds like all the time. Okay. Wait, I lost my super chat. Let me scroll. Hold on. Gotta scroll. Savage Gem, I'm giving you a new timestamp. You are now 52:35. Okay. What's the energy around me and my Leo? Is he entertaining anyone else? Sometimes I feel like he's weird with his phone. Okay. I told your Leo is actually just weird in general, and that's the one quirk you love the most. Hold on. Ace of Swords and the Chariot. That's the quirk you love the most. 4 of Swords, the Emperor, and the Hermit card. Dude, you're a person on the planet. I mean, okay, they talk a good game with their work friends, the people in their friend circle. Your Leo likes to spend more time at home baking bread. Whatever that terminology is. Maybe just focusing on money moves and stuff like that. He's weird with his phone because he's weird. But you like the weirdness. And now you're going a little Virgo-y. It's cool. Don't worry. This is cute. Because you're like, he's perfect. Except for his, right? Why does he hold his phone like that? Because that's how he learned how to hold his phone. He might have a problem with his hand or something, right? He got the carpool tunnel setting in, right? He's in the carpool tunnel, right? It's like, why does he do this? Why does he do that, right? That's how he does it, right? I've had people ask me why I hold the guitar a certain way. And it's like, well, I just don't hold it your way. He's not actually hiding anything. 4 Swords to the Emperor. He gets on the phone and he gets into his own little world. That's all. And when he's in his little world, he's the star. And it's his safe place. I'm not even looking at it in a bad way. It's like, Archer, when I get to do this, I have fun. I dork out. I don't think. I don't do anything. I get stupid. I'm like, well, that's cool. Everybody needs a minute to disconnect from time to time. That's why I watch a nice conspiracy theory. I know they didn't switch the Titanic and Olympic, right? Not sure about the Paul is dead one. Anyways, but I still watch it because it's like, all right, let's have some fun with the fact that there's no way they could have switched those ships. And that's his thing. He gets to veg out, dork out, and go into the phone. All right. He might just do stupid stuff like play Words with Friends still or Angry Birds. And he's like, I don't want to tell anybody because it'll make me look stupid. And I'm like, no, it's actually one of your best quirks. It's what some of the stuff is what Gem likes. Ego is one of their cutest traits. It's fun. Page of Cups. Deep down, you're like, I want to love it, but I'm just afraid there's something behind the scenes. I don't think this. First of all, give me a yes or no. Is he entertaining anyone else? I'm a Cancer sun. I don't rip Band-Aids off, but I soak them in water, and then I give you a lollipop afterwards. 8 of Swords. Get out of your head. He's ain't entertaining no options. Here's why. Yeah, 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands, because he's too focused on himself. He's so vain, he thinks Carly Simon wrote the song about him. And that is his, it's his cutest trait. You love his confidence. All right, you love that Leo ego. Who doesn't love Leo's ego? It's actually kind of cute. And that's the vibe on this. He ain't entertaining anybody else because he love himself. Look, he's got the lion. It's literally a lion on the emperor. That's Aries energy. It's the emperor. Yet he's got a lion's head on. You know what I mean? Right? Hold on, I'm going to chat for this one. This is too good. This is good vibes. You're okay. The only person he's cheating you on with is himself. Like, you know why he holds the phone that way while he types? Because if you walked over and you're like, let me see what you're doing, you'd be like, you're looking at pictures of yourself? And he's like, hair looked good that day. I liked what I was wearing. And you're like, oh my God. And that would deflate the whole problem. Just so you know, you're good. He really likes himself, but he likes you too. There's nobody else in his life. You're okay. All right. Okay, next up, let's see. Oh, I got you, Shel. No problem. No problem. All right, let's see what's up. Next up is Deb. Okay, wait, did I get everything? Sometimes I feel like he's with his phone. I just want to make sure I got everything for you, Jim. All right, cool. All right, Deb, what's up, Deb? Let's go for it. Let's see. You're going to be at 5647. Okay. What is the energy this month between myself and Taurus? And I was not making fun of how you're feeling about your Leo. All it was is just like, if you're just being polite by like, I'm not going to go over and rip his phone out of his hand. That, heaven, God love you for that. That's mature. If you did, you just find out he's all up in his ego on it. That's totally all it is. And he's embarrassed because he doesn't want to let you know that at his age, he still goes on YouTube and watches Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He liked the Pink Ranger, probably like the Yellow Ranger just because he's a Leo. But it's okay. So it's if you actually knew what was going on in the phone, you'd be like, oh my God, it's okay. All right. Okay, what is the energy that you'd be surprised how much of stuff of yours he's got hidden in that phone too. You'd be like, are you saving screen caps of my posts? And he's like, crush the phone, throw it in the toilet. Nope, didn't see nothing. All right, Deb, new timestamp for Deb. Sorry, I was still pulling energy. Leo's like me. Okay, 5747. Let's try that one. 5747 for Deb. What is the energy this month for you and your Taurus? Tap me into a little Taurus energy. I'm a Cancer sun, so I do kind of get Tauruses. Cancer and Taurus always have that kind of wild, crazy, cool connection. Thank you. 10 of Cups to Temperance. He's getting, oh my gosh, the energy between you guys right now is an incoming warm front on the 10 of Cups to Temperance during Sagittarius season to get some lovey-dovey vibes going on. Your Taurus is kind of into you. Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, probably the Moose Tracks ice cream. I really think, right? Or it's just the fact that you're a really good cook. That is the best way to a Taurus's heart. Good food, good movies, and the Hierophant, 8 of Pentacles. The energy around you is the fact that you guys actually are equals. You guys went down the assembly line. Your VIN numbers are 1 digit off. The energy here is a very good fit for things to work out with the Hierophant. Your Taurus is actually coming into an energy that if I were doing a reading for him, I'd say, wow, you are coming into a new power. You're taking your power back. Your confidence is coming. It's that vibe with the Taurus energy where he's going to find the way to come out of this 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles vibes with that 10 of Swords and then come your way. 3 of Swords to the Page of Swords shows that here's the problem. The fact that he hasn't reached out yet, he's overthinking it with that 10 of Swords so much. That's why he keeps going on and Page of Swordsing to the 3 of Swords through your social media. The 3 of Swords energy is the fact that he gets burnt out and he sees so much social media stalking you that he's not, you still live in his camera phone or his camera roll, or you still live in his phone. But during Sagittarius season, before we hit Cap season, is where he decides the 10 of Cups take this forward. The only thing stopping either of you now is your free will. All right. Hermit card on the 10 of Wands. He's going to go for it. Death card to the Queen of Cups. You're going to be the one that's like, no way, it can't be happening now. When he sends you Merry Christmas, thinking of you. 10 of Pentacles and the Fool card. He's going to send you Merry Christmas, thinking about you. And you guys can go forward from there. Those are a lot of good cards for you, girl. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Happy Hanukkah. I love it. Gary me Crimble. Gary Crimble, me Rudolph. Gary Crimble, me too. All right, next up. Everybody's getting, I think God's in a really good mood for some reason right now. I mean, right now, December 11th, right now, he's a very nervous, expectant father, pacing the waiting room. St. Peter's like, calm down, God. It'll be okay. Jesus will be born. It's going to be. And God's like, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Anyhow, Christmas, when God's son is born, God's going to Oprah a lot of presents out for all of us. This Christmas is a good one. It's going to be a good Christmas. All right. Next up is Janet with Soul Latte Tarot. What's up, Janet, darling? You're going to be at 1 hour and 50 seconds. Let's do it. All right. Does Ryan ever see my Archer super chats on YouTube? Does he ever as a psychic about me? The Eight of Swords. Okay, I got to tell this to you. Yeah, I know. I'm laughing at him, not you, Janet. Ryan is a subscriber. So the way this worked is because you both are in each other's cell phones, the algorithms, they team up. Okay. So yeah, he has logged into YouTube. He's seen my goober face on there. I got to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what. Can I say this? Can I say this? I mean, you're pumping it into my head, but I need to know. Can I say this? 5 of Wands, more Leo energy. Janet, Ryan has found me and Baddison, and he watches the readings for your side and his sign. Somehow, her and I both popped into his phone's algorithm. Maybe you watch her too. But yes, he is a subscriber to both of our channels, and he watches the both of us. The Chariot and the Strength card. He watches the Cancer and the Leo. Why? For some reason, apparently, what her and I are saying is leading him to send communication your way. So apparently, whatever we're doing is like somehow the readings are like letting him know that you're the one. So he's too cheap, Ace of Pentacles, to pay for a personal reading from anybody. But his phone's algorithm has introduced him to a little brunette crab and a little brunette Leo or a little blonde Leo. But yeah, I don't know. Even he's sitting here. How do these two know? How do they know? So he has wandered. He's snooped. Has he ever come into it? You want to ask? I'm going to ask. Hold on. Let me switch over to the chat. Is Ryan in here now? There's only 13 people at the moment. Is Ryan in here now? Six of Pentacles. He's not in here now, but he will be coming back to Snoop to see what I had to say about you. Hi, Ryan. I'm Archer. Nice to meet you. I want more on this. So he comes back and looks on this later. Page of Pentacles. The reason he's not here right now, he's watching a reading of Baddison's. He's over snooping on her channel right now. I'm only laughing because Ryan's falling down a well. I met the rabbit. His name is Jim. He's cool. You'll like him. 3 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. Don't worry. Whatever in the world, the two... I don't even know what her and I are doing right now. Oh, my word. 3 of Swords. Yeah, 333. Angel number 333. Apparently, the Lennon and McCartney of tarot is fixing things for you that leads him to reaching out, where for some reason, something her or I are saying that this is why you don't cross-watch. This is why you don't cross-watch. Because whatever her and I are saying is mind Ace of Wandsing him to force him to reach out. I don't even know what we're saying. But it leads to the wedding at Cana. All right? See, snooping doesn't always pay off. Yep, that's why you don't cross-watch. Because something is like, maybe when he cross-watches in our readings, one of us is saying something about somebody coming your way or multiple Mercury retrograde reach-outs, or I don't know. But something is causing him to be like, I have to talk to her right now. Okay? I don't know. See, look, Page of Swords. Tell him thank you because he's really helping both of our algorithms. I don't know. Anyhow, don't forget to set the signs, because something about daisies is the sign that you forgot to set a parameter for. Something about daisies lets you know when he's getting ready to do it. Something about daisies lets you know when Baddison and I have cooked his brain enough. Stop it. Anyways, okay, that's enough. This is mind reading. All right, next up, let's see what we've got with Carla. Hi, Carla. What you doing? All right. He's asking the two craziest psychics on YouTube about you. That's his problem. Stop it. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the biblical tarot, we need some biblical tarot in this house for a minute. All right. Let's see what's going down. Carla, darling, I'm going to put you at 106 exactly. All right. Whatever comes out, you got it. A little bit of love for Carla and big hugs for Mama T. Hold on. Watch. This is easy right now while she's staying here. Mom, Carla sent you hugs. All right. Let's go. Give me a little love for Carla. Give me a little love for Carla, please, and thank you. Page of Wands, the Temperance card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Oh, whoa. Carla, dude. Nine of Pentacles. You're in a single status, and you have both the Twin Flame and the Soulmate looking in your direction. Temperance on the Hanged Man. Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Wands. It's all quiet on the home front now, but as we cross over from Sag season on the Page of Wands into Capricorn season on the Knight of Pentacles, you've got a soulmate that you start to take things off with, and then with the Temperance card, I think this is Virgo. The Twin Flame returns. You're going to have to make a choice as we get towards the new year at the end of the month of December between your Twin Flame and your soulmate, because one came in very hot and cold while the other came in very Page of Wandsy, and in the outcome, you already know who you're going to choose. Okay, I dig it. The person that Carla chooses, is it the right choice? Seven of Cups. What? It's the right choice. Seven of Cups was like, I'm like, why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? What's the choice? Seven of Cups. What's the options? Boom. There you go. And it's literally it's your cards again with the Six of Cups, because there's a deep connection between you two. That's why you choose them. I love that. You will not be alone for Valentine's Day this coming year, Carla. All right. Love you, girl. Okay. Harley Quinn. I have missed you, Harley. What's up? What's up? All right. You're convinced that your Taurus is cheating, and are you correct? And will your kids be home before the summer? Okay. 10-4. Let's give you a timestamp. You're going to be at 108 exactly. Let's do it. All right. Is Taurus cheating? I want a yes or no, and then give me the details after you give me a yes or no. Is Taurus cheating? Ooh, sticky. King of Cups. No. Your Taurus is actually working on themselves. King of Cups, the card of self-love. Your Taurus right now is in a hyper-independent stage on their own. So it's very similar to the vibes, the fact that they're not cheating with anybody else. Your Taurus is totally invested in themselves. That's part of why you guys are in each other's life, is to kill off Taurus's ego and humble him in order to make him 50-50 about him and about you. It's very similar. I forget which reading it was earlier. I think we found another soulmate connection, similar vibes. Eight of Pentacles. He's working on it. He's working on being humbled. All right. Oh yeah. I forget, who was it that I'm like, you're so vain, that your person's so vain, they think Carly Simon wrote the song about them. That's your soulmate. Because your person, Sun card. Your person's doing that too. Now, here's the cool part as well, is that Nine of Cups, well before Pisces season, okay, is that, well before Pisces season, is that your Taurus is actually going to let you know that you're the one. And just between you and me and the family here, you'll come back and be like, oh my God, I thought he was cheating this whole time, and come to find out that he was working on something for me, like a ring for me, right? He's going to be fine. He's working on the self-love right now. He's going to come out of that ego energy, and he will actually be more all about you, okay? Ace of Swords, that's the communication, the hate text that comes in. So I do see well before Pisces season that your Taurus is humbled and becomes all about you. I like that. He ain't cheating on you. He's working on himself. King of Cups. Believe it or not, he's working on himself. Trying to control his reactions, his responses. He bottles it up a lot, right? That's why he's always so quiet, so closed off. It's not because he's entertaining other options. The only option he's entertaining is himself. All right, so now what's up with the children? Will the children be home before the summer? Will the children be home before the summer? And then give me some clarifiers. Judgment card. Judgment being cast tells me yes. Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. It's going to be late in the summer, closer to the fall, okay? They do miss you, though. The kids miss you. That sort of a vibe, okay? It does come in closer. No. Hold it. Hold it. The Lover's card and the Ten of Cups. Hold it. Page of Cups. They return home for the 4th of July. I was seeing the cards in the wrong perspective because your kid. Oh, the Four of Swords and the deception on the Seven of Swords. Your kids are going to try to prank you, Harley. Your kids are going to tell you, no, we aren't going to be able to make it home, or we got something, we aren't going to be home to the fall, and then they show up for the 4th of July and surprise you. It's the vibes of like they're trying to spook you. On April 7th will be when they pull off it's gonna be like around an April Fool's joke. No, sorry, Mom, we can't make it home. Maybe by the fall or something, and you're all 5 of Cups, like, well, that sucks. What the heck? Then on July 4th, they just show up and surprise you, and you're like, what the heck? You know what I mean? So it does wind up being okay. Judgment card says they already know they'll be home for the summer, but then for some reason they want to pull an April Fool's prank on you. All right. Heads up for the 10-10. All right. Now, the 10-10 just means they're going to be home by the summer. When you see a 10-10, that's a little bit of reinforcement for you because you'll see the 10-10 when you're thinking they're not going to be home for the summer. So God pops the 10-10 to be like, hey, don't worry. They are coming hard. It's okay. All right. When you see 10-10, it's a pep talk. All right. Rohama, what up, girl? All right, Rohama, you are going to be at 111. Actually, you're going to be at 112 exactly. All right, let's see. What's between Caden and Camilla? When will she get out of the way? And does Caden know how that he has feelings for, or who that know now who he has feelings for, and wants to be with me? Okay, let's see. Star card. Actually, with me pulling this from the bottom of the deck instead of the top, this is your last question being answered first. So yes, he is starting to address and assess his feelings for you. Camilla's in his life to teach him that. Camilla's there in order for him to learn about his feelings with you. So now I'll explain it because that's a lot. The Lover's card. Camilla's the Gemini energy of the roller coaster ride for him. Not that she really is a Gemini. I just pulled the Lover's card. The reason that she's in his life is to train him in order to make the proper thing with you, expecting the unexpected. You think things are great between the two of them. But because how she is all 4 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles, in and out, wishy-washy, not fully committed, slight little bit of a Jezebel, more worried about status and clout than a real connection, he needs to learn this and experience it. That's why she's hanging around. She's like, there's lessons to be learned. This lesson for him is the fact that she isn't no. Camilla's the one cheating. Camilla's got more boys going. Camilla's got guys. Camilla chases clout. There's more than one person she's looking at. You know what I mean? 4 of Pentacles of the High Priestess. He's going to find out and he's going to be broken. Okay? Has to be. It's what he did to you. That's how karma works. So, granted, it will close him off for a minute because he'll be like, oh my God, that's an ego blow. I thought Camilla was just completely obsessed with me. And then oh my God, the other people she was talking to are better looking than me, better shaped than me. What the heck? 4 of Cups, ego death. And then he comes back your way with the Wheel of Fortune. So what's going on right now has to happen, okay? Otherwise, he'll just continue to do the same stuff he's been doing to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, 3 of Swords. Otherwise, he'll continue to do the same stuff he's been doing to you. But as soon as it happens to him, do unto others as you wish to do unto you, Caden. As soon as that happens, that's what brings him back your way with the humbling of the ego. Yep, 3 of Wands, the call of Abraham, the call of Caden, to the 3 of Cups, to a happy reunion, which means you'll forgive him. You're not gonna be that way where he's like, I am really sorry, I made a mistake, and Caden, what the heck's her name? Camilla was cheating on me. You're not gonna go off. I told you. Yeah, now we're going. Now we're going because God's like, if you're gonna do that, I will not allow him to return. You can't be in that energy. You got to be a woman of valor. If you're not willing to forgive him and you want to pour salt in the wounds, he will not return. God will not allow that to happen. But if you get to the point when the call comes in that you're like, I'm glad you found the way. Let's see where we can go. All right? We're not going to keep looking at the past, but don't do it again. And if you can go forward, it takes you to the wedding at Cana, the 3 of Cups. That's why I know Jesus is paying close attention to your case, right? You're in Caden's case because it leads to the wedding at Cana, which is a very nice union. So that's why you can't come at him. He can't come at you unless you guys both come correct. It will happen. May need time. May need a little bit of time. Might not happen until Aquarius season. Full disclosure. I'd love to tell you it's going to happen today, but I have to call the energy as it is. But if you love Caden this much, it's worth it. I know people have waited 5 years for their true love. I know people that wait 2 months, 2 weeks, 5 months, 5 years. The 2s and the 5s are stalking you. Anyways, that's the repeating numbers. But this is another one of them cases. This is a little bit of like investment 101. The long-term rewards are far better for you than just doing a day trade. Okay? So I hope that helps. Oh, yeah, the Two of Cups. Yeah, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands. God's still working on your sass. You haven't fully honed into your sass. You're going through a transformation. You're changing out of an emo vibe into a sass vibe. All right? So, God's like, we're still working on this part. It's changing. You're like, no, it's not. I don't feel any different. God's like, just you wait. You're going to love it. All right? Six of Wands. Can't fight fate. Okay. You're like, why am I changing? I don't want to change like that. It happens. Because Caden likes them happy girls. So God's like, you want Caden, we're going to change you. And you're like, no, I like what I'm doing. Now, I don't want to do a funny one. You got to do a TikTok with Olivia Rodrigo background. Now I'm getting in the car, wrecking all my plans. I know I should stop. But you all said, but I can't. I love that. That's why we're a family here. Let's try it again. Let's do it again. All right. Now I'm getting in the car, wrecking all my plans. I know I should stop. I told my friends I was asleep, but I never said where. Now you're telling my place at the second floor and you're standing there smiling at the door. And I'm sure Roma has seen much hotter men, but she really can't remember when. All right. So anyhow, moving on. You two better invite me to the wedding. All right, let's see. Don't forget too, you still gotta get over here to Canada too. You still got that friend or somebody that's gonna reach out that wants you over here in Canada, the States, or somewhere in North America. All right. That's all part of what's playing out too. There's a lot. There's chess moves going on, yo. All right, Aisha, what's up, Aisha? You're going to be at 117.17. All right, let's do it. All right, Aisha, what does Aisha need to know? The Hermit card, your person is at the doctor's. Hold on, let me get more. I'm just getting messages. Three of Swords. Oh, holy moly. Ah! Shut the front and the back door together because you're letting all the heat out, dude. Oh my gosh. Aisha, your person is actually not going to a medical doctor. Three of Swords. Your person's going to a therapist. Your person's actually getting help. Your person's healing. Star card, Nine of Wands. Your person actually has gotten to a point right now with the Nine of Wands, Satan testing Job, that they're like, I can't do this anymore. I need to get better. 10 of Wands, the therapy is actually helping him. You're going to be shocked. Star card, your person is actually healed. And when you hear from them around like the transition from Sag to Cap next week or two around the holidays, Page of Wands on the Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man shows the message that comes in, makes you dance around like Miriam singing praise for God. Hallelujah. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, right? Because all of a sudden, part of your person's healing and part of the therapy and the stuff they're going through, they talk about you more than you know. That's why your ears are burning. Because you're a key catalyst, and that's what leads them to wanting to reach out and realize that they love you. Hanged Man to the Queen of Cups. That's real love. Cancer, Pisces energy. You've waited a long time to hear about this, and you're going to be mind blown. By the way, your person's single. Page of Pentacles. They want to talk to you about something. Six of Pentacles balanced, and they really, really, really like you a lot. Ace of Wands. This is just getting started. I love it for you. Somewhere between the 21st and the 27th of December, you are going to be a very happy little Aisha Goblin. I love it for you. All right. Next up. Happy holidays, little Baker. Merry Christmas. What's up? All right, little Baker. Let's see what we got for you. All right. You're at 119.19. Something about the new moon on the 19th. Something happens on the 19th that you like. 10 of Wands, your person overcomes and beats out the burdens and is ready to come forward with the 6 of Wands. Ooh, this new moon is when your person's ready to go. End of the old cycle. Hang on, little Baker. Hang on, my little Charles John, floating off the stern of the Titanic as it sinks. Let's go, Charles. Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, whoa, and the Ace of Cups with the Hermit card. Oh my gosh, you don't even know your person's getting ready to tell you happy holidays. That's what guided you to be like, what do I want to put in the super chat? I'll just put happy holidays. That's what your person's going to do to you. Wheel of Fortune to the Chariot. Your person has made it through that great battle with the 10 of Wands and healed through it, and they're ready to come your way for a fresh love offer with the Ace of Cups. I love it. You have recently thrown a coin in a fountain or a well, or you live near a wishing well fountain thing at a mall or something, whatever. The woman going to the well, you got them coming back for a fresh start with some real love for you. Strong Cancer, Sagittarius, and Virgo vibes on that one. All right. I am being told to tell you, Little Baker, your twin flame does return. All right. Who's up next? What's up next? Jonathan. What up, good sir? What up, Jonathan? You're gonna be at 120.34. Jonathan, let's see what we got. A reading on your love situation between the Scorpio and the Gemini. Is that Scorpio or Virgo? And Scorpio, it's got the tail. Okay. Just I couldn't see. It is, right? Scorpio? Yeah. And your Gemini male. All right, Scorpio, Gemini. Let's see what we got. Scorpio, Gemini. The Moon card, the Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Your Gemini is working on overcoming something right now behind the scenes. You've been having dreams about them. I don't know, yes or no. They've been having dreams about you. Okay? So I do believe if you have been having dreams about them, they're the one initiating the dreams because they're getting ready to open the Five of Pentacles door because they're awakening to your connection a little bit more than usual with this here. I feel on this Six of Cups Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy, also Scorpio. We do have all three of the vibes here, including his energy on Scorpio. He's beating an addiction. Queen of Pentacles, and he's going to beat the addiction because I do believe the vibes I'm pulling is that it's very possible that your Gemini could be a drunk, right? And somebody may have Five of Pentacles spoke to your Gemini about this, and been like, if you don't stop, maybe he talked to Dr. House because literally the vibes I'm pulling is that like the doctor even said, well, if you don't stop drinking, you're going to die. Good bedside manner, right? But it's enough that it spooked him or scared him straight. Maybe he just got to a point where he don't want to feel bad anymore. 2026, actually, I was talking about this to 2026 is a year that for some reason drinking is not going to be cool anymore. You watch how many people actually detox, withdraw, and sober up. It's going to be we're entering a different timeline. And as the younger generations grow up, they're not as into the stuff and the partying and the phases like maybe like the Gen Zs, the millennials, and the Gen Xers are. We're getting ready to enter into a point where like drinking, smoking, the stuff that is the most readily available of vices is going to become like no longer cool. It's so last cycle. Your boo, your Gemini, is actually deciding to come out of it, okay? Insert whichever addiction it is. I went with the vibes of the energy I was seeing, but Four of Wands tells me that things do work out for the two of you guys before April. By April, you guys are in a relationship and a connection, okay? So I hope that helps. There is. It's been a track thing. It's something I'm tracking in the energies. It follows a cycle. All right. And yeah, I do see that a lot of people either that are addicted to drinking or addicted to smoking, whether it's like cigarettes or weed or kratom or anything like that, there is an energetical thing that you'll notice starting around like January. People are gonna be like, let's try for a dry 2026 or something like that. They'll figure out a way to put a hype spin on it. But I do see a lot of people overcoming vices and addictions in 2026. Because remember, 26 is a year of ones. We made it through the nines. We're coming to the tens. The zero doesn't count. And zero is just a placeholder in math. So this is fresh starts and new beginnings in 2026. Okay. And I do believe your person is going to be a part of that. I like the direction that I see for it. You got your masculine to start waking up and changing because they want to come and be with you. You totally affected that Gemini's life more than you know. Oh, yeah, totally, Harley. Aries all the way to Sagittarius is done. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sag are done. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are today. And then we'll have all 12 signs in before the all signs Sunday morning. Yeah. And if I get some downtime, I want to do either a pick card or a fan message too. All right. Yours was good, though, Aisha. You're going to be surprised when you scroll back to it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get onward and forward into where's Shelby Belby at? There you are, Shelby. Hi, Shelby. Aw, thanks, little Baker. Oh, I love you, girl. You're the bomb.com with a side of coleslaw. What's that? That actually sounds kind of cool. Maybe we'll keep that. Maybe that belongs to this family now. All right, what is the energy? Oh, I didn't give you a timestamp, Shelby. I'm sorry. You're 124.44. I want you to have that timestamp, so we're just going to hang out for 3 seconds. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see what we got for you, Shelby. What's the energy with Michael like right now? Is he coming back to me before Christmas? Okay, let's see what we got. The Judgment card, the Queen of Swords, the Magician, the Four of Swords, the King of Wands, into the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Cups, a love offer. I have some weird energy. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to share it with you. This might resonate to you specifically because the outcome shows the Queen of Cups, that you guys do get back together during Sagittarius season, which could mean him showing up before we hit Christmas Day, because Christmas Day is on Capricorn season. So I could see this. So I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling is that Michael will reach out, okay, somewhere in the next 1 to 4 days. No time in tarot, but I'm just pulling the energy I'm feeling. Sorry, I'm not showing you the cards, Shelb, but I need to scry on these cards. I need to feel their energies because the energy is like that you guys are at a distance and live physically in different areas. And the thing is, due to logistics with the Judgment card, is that Michael would already be home if Michael could have figured out a way to get home and come in and surprise you. However, he will reach out and communicate because he's going to be like, Abigail the Peacemaker, I want to come with you. I want to come be with you. However, something is getting in the way, like the Red Sea got in Moses's way. The vibes I'm feeling is something like, I want to get to you, but my car won't make it, or I can't afford the plane flight, or something like that. Some kind of a logistics is involved. And that's why it keeps this in that Four of Swords pause, that I actually see you seeing and thinking and like, I can figure out a way to make this happen. Literally almost like he's asking you, is there a way you can help get me home? And I see you thinking about it. 2 cards of thinking. How could I do it? What could we do? Is he trying to set me up? Queen of Cups, though, shows the conversation, lets you know this is a real love offer. That 5 of Pentacles, he wants to open the door, but some Pentacle logistics get in the way with the Moon card on the 6 of Cups. He does seriously want to come back with the King of Pentacles and have something much more mature with you. He's overthinking the logistics of like, I can't afford a plane flight. I don't have my TSA boarding pass or something like this. And he tells this to you, and like, so you guys have a conversation. I would, Queen of Cups, love to be with you for Christmas. I want to come home. I want to be with you. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get it pulled off. And you're like, you really do? I really do. I literally see you like picking him up at the airport or something, being like, okay, I'll figure out how to help you. I'll get you home. Right? And then it leads to that. So this is the problem on this one, okay? With the Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles. Right now, he's in a place of feeling failure. 6 of Cups of like, so I don't think he's doing much digital online. He's not really stalking on you digitally or anything, I feel like, with the Moon card. I feel it's Casey Musgraves. It's camera roll. Don't scroll through your camera roll. So much you don't know that you've forgotten. What a trip. The way you can flip. So he's not watching you digitally, but he's trying to make plans with that's why he's in the phone. 5 of Pentacles, King of, how do I tell her? How do I tell her? How do I tell her? How in the world, Michael, do you go from dead silence, 5 of Pentacles, to reach out and being like, hey, would you, King of Pentacles, help me come? And then like, you're like, I want you to come home. So I actually think because of somehow, like it's that moment to figure out the thought. God's like, we're not letting you figure this out on your own, Michael. And he's like, why? And God's like, because you need Shelby to help you complete the puzzle. He's like, I'll figure this out on my own. God's like, okay, we'll wait. He's like, why isn't it working? And God's like, because you're manifesting from a place of lack. You're not following through. I told you have to talk to Shelby. Oh, so maybe I can borrow some money from my buddy. Yeah, your buddy's broke for Christmas because he's already with his person. Go ahead, try again. Yeah, maybe or you could call Shelby. It's take your time. I'm God. I don't care. It's fine. He's like, no, I could try. Maybe I'll win the lotto. I'm gonna go buy scratch offs. And God's like, with what money? You don't have the money to get back to Shelby. You want to go buy scratch offs to lose more? Why don't you just throw it down the toilet? Save gas. Is it all right? So it finally breaks to a point where he Leo breaks down and is like, I'm fine. He's the thorns in his paw already, Shelby. And right now he's sitting there going, it's fine. I don't need help. God's like, okay, that's fine. Take your time. No problema. That's cool. I got time. I'm not doing nothing. It's cool. I'm just waiting for my son to be born. I'm nervous anyways. Just give me a break. It's cool. And so finally he's like Paul the Apostle. I love her. Oh, fine. I'll call and ask her. I'll swallow my pride. And God's like, good Lord, it's about darn time. Okay. So I hope that helps. It's very much hard for somebody a guy in general, very hard to, he's a Leo too, isn't he? Very hard for him to swallow it and be like, I want to come home, but I can't afford to come home. I really feel it's finances in the way, 3 of Pentacles. And so the guardian angels are literally gathering around him being like, do it, do it, do it. And they're all face palming, being like, we're sorry, Shelby. It takes him a minute, but he's going to be there. He's getting there. All right. You're the only one that can pull his thorn out. All right. Who's next? What's up? Oh, little Baker, I love you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome sauce. Okay, guys, I'm going to scoot and get ready to, I got a couple personals to do, and I will see you back here today for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right. If you did miss Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, it is available in the December playlist, and I will be getting back into the family messages and some picker cards and stuff coming up too. All right. You are very welcome, Shelby, Rohama, Little Baker, Shells, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here, being part of this. Melissa, Rohama, Cappy Goat, thank you for all your modding, what you guys do for the channel and for TikTok. And I'll see you guys later this afternoon. All right. Make it the best day yet. All right. And happy TGIF Eve, everybody. Thank goodness it's almost Friday. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, and spinny hugs.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I know